The year is 533 AD. A new emperor sits on the throne in Constantinople, the grand capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, now known as the Byzantine Empire. His name is Justinian I, a ruler with a vision as grand as the city he ruled, to restore the might and glory of the once vast Roman Empire. The Western Roman Empire had fallen long ago, carved up by barbarian tribes. Justinian dreamt of reclaiming these lost territories, of seeing the Roman eagle fly high once more. His gaze fell first on North Africa, a land rich in resources and once the breadbasket of Rome. It was now ruled by the Vandals, a Germanic tribe who had established their own kingdom. The Vandals, though initially fierce warriors, had grown complacent and divided. Justinian saw an opportunity, a chance to strike a decisive blow against these usurpers and reclaim what was rightfully Roman. The challenge was immense. The Vandals, despite their internal problems, were still a formidable force. They controlled a powerful navy and had a firm grip on North Africa. But Justinian was not one to be deterred. He believed in his cause and, more importantly, he had the perfect man for the job, a brilliant young general named Belisarius. The Vandals had once been the terror of the Western Roman Empire. In the 5th century AD, they swept across Europe, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. They crossed into North Africa, conquered the region, and established their own kingdom with Carthage as their capital. This city, once a rival to Rome itself, became a symbol of Vandal power. But the Vandals' time in the sun was not to last. Internal strife and weak leadership had plagued their kingdom. The Vandals, once known for their ferocity in battle, had grown accustomed to the comforts of their new life. They squabbled amongst themselves, their unity fractured by power struggles. King Gelimer sat uneasy on the Vandal throne. He had seized power by deposing his cousin Hilderic, an act that had angered Justinian. The Byzantine emperor saw this as an opportunity. He declared war on the Vandals, using the claim of restoring Hilderic to the throne as a pretext for his invasion. The stage was set for a clash of civilizations, a battle that would determine the fate of North Africa. Belisarius was a man of exceptional military talent. Ambitious, courageous, and a master strategist, he was the embodiment of Justinian's ambition. The emperor entrusted him with a force of 15,000 men, a mix of seasoned Byzantine soldiers and foreign mercenaries. Their mission to cross the Mediterranean, land on African soil, and crush the Vandal Kingdom. In the summer of 533 AD, the Byzantine fleet set sail from Constantinople. The ships, laden with men, horses, and siege weaponry, cut through the azure waters of the Mediterranean, their sails billowing in the wind. The journey was long and arduous, fraught with the dangers of the open sea. But Belisarius, a seasoned commander, kept the morale of his troops high. He knew the importance of their mission. They were not just soldiers fighting for territory, they were on a holy mission to reclaim the glory of Rome. Their destination, the shores of North Africa, where a formidable enemy awaited them. Belisarius landed his army near Cape Bon in North Africa. His advance was swift, catching the Vandals off guard. King Gelimer, though alarmed by the sudden Byzantine arrival, remained confident. He assembled his forces, intending to crush the invaders before they could gain a foothold. The two armies met at Ad Decimum, a mere 10 miles from the Vandal capital of Carthage. The battle was fierce and bloody, a chaotic clash of swords, spears, and raw courage. The Vandals, initially holding the upper hand, fought with the desperation of a cornered animal. But Belisarius, a master tactician, outmaneuvered his opponents. He exploited the Vandals' disarray, turning their initial advantage against them. The Byzantines emerged victorious, but the victory was costly. Both sides suffered heavy losses, a grim reminder of the human cost of war. Despite the victory, Belisarius knew that the war was far from over. Gelimer, though defeated, was still at large, and the fate of the Vandal Kingdom remained uncertain. Section 5. Tricamarum, the decisive blow against the Vandals. Gelimer, devastated by his defeat at Ad Decimum, retreated inland, gathering his remaining forces. He was determined to make a final stand, to drive the invaders back into the sea. He chose his battleground carefully. Tricamarum, a desolate plain south of Carthage. The armies clashed once again. The Vandals, fueled by desperation and a desire for revenge, fought with ferocity. But Belisarius, his confidence bolstered by his previous victory, had anticipated Gelimer's moves. He used the terrain to his advantage, his forces moving with precision and deadly efficiency. The Battle of Tricamarum was a rout. The Vandal army, outmatched and outmaneuvered, crumbled under the relentless assault of Belisarius's legions. It was a decisive victory for the Byzantines, marking the beginning of the end for the Vandal Kingdom. Gelimer, his hopes of repelling the invaders dashed, fled the battlefield, leaving his kingdom to its fate. Section 6. The Fall of a Kingdom, Gelimer's Humiliation. With the Vandal army shattered, Belisarius marched into Carthage unopposed. The citizens, weary of war and sensing the shifting tides of fortune, welcomed the Byzantines as liberators. The city, once the heart of Vandal power, fell without a fight. Gelimer, a fugitive in his own kingdom, sought refuge in the remote mountains of Numidia, but his days of freedom were numbered. Belisarius, relentless in his pursuit, dispatched a force to hunt down the deposed king. The once mighty Vandal king was found hiding in a cave, reduced to a pitiful state. He surrendered to the Byzantines, his reign brought to an ignominious end. The news of his capture spread like wildfire, signaling the final collapse of the Vandal Kingdom. Belisarius, his mission accomplished, prepared to return to Constantinople, bringing with him the spoils of war and a captive king. Section 7. Back to Byzantium, celebrating victory and planning for the future. The return of Belisarius to Constantinople was nothing short of a triumph. The streets of the capital were festooned with banners and garlands, the air thick with the cheers of the ecstatic populace. Emperor Justinian, his dream of restoring Roman glory taking shape, spared no expense in celebrating his general's victory. Gelimer, paraded through the streets in chains, was a stark reminder of the Byzantine victory. He was forced to witness the might of the empire he had dared to defy. It was a moment of humiliation for the Vandal king, a stark contrast to his former glory. But amidst the celebrations, Justinian and Belisarius knew that their work was far from over. The reconquest of North Africa was just the first step in a long and arduous journey. The road ahead was fraught with challenges: securing their newly acquired territories, dealing with the remnants of Vandal resistance, and facing the threats posed by other hostile forces. Section 8. North Africa returns, the empire restored for now. The fall of the Vandal Kingdom marked a turning point in Byzantine history. It signaled the resurgence of Roman power in the West, a beacon of hope in a world still reeling from the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. North Africa, once again under Roman rule, was reintegrated into the empire. Justinian wasted no time in consolidating his gains. He established a new administrative structure, dispatched officials to govern the region, and poured resources into rebuilding cities and infrastructure damaged during the war. He was determined to make North Africa a prosperous province of the Byzantine Empire once more. The reconquest had a profound impact on the Byzantine Empire. It not only expanded the empire's territory and resources, but also boosted Justinian's prestige and legitimized his claim as the true heir of the Roman Empire. The victory breathed new life into the empire, fueling Justinian's ambitions for further conquests. Section 9. Justinian's legacy, a dream fulfilled, but at what cost? Justinian's dream of restoring the Roman Empire was a costly one. The wars of reconquest, though ultimately successful, drained the empire's resources and manpower. The reconquered territories, though valuable, proved difficult to hold on to in the long run. Yet despite the challenges, Justinian's reign marked a golden age for the Byzantine Empire. His ambitious building projects, legal reforms, and military conquests left an indelible mark on history. He had breathed new life into the dream of Rome, reminding the world of the enduring legacy of Roman power. The fall of the Vandal Kingdom, a testament to the strategic brilliance of Belisarius and the ambition of Justinian, serves as a reminder of the ebb and flow of history. Empires rise and fall, shaped by the ambitions of rulers and the tides of time. And while the dream of a fully restored Roman Empire ultimately faded, Justinian's legacy lived on, a testament to the enduring power of ambition and the allure of a lost golden age.